Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. I am Stephen the Medium and I am here on a Wednesday as usual, 5 o'clock. It is December 12th, right? December 12th.
That's right.
And I have Coach Elix who's next to me, who was missing in action last week. So,
but I was missing in action because I was working. I was working really hard.
I know.
I went to Dallas, Nashville, and then we went to New York City.
Yes. And Mr. Mark from the Jukebox, who does his show right before Through the Static, 3 to 5. And Mark is here, and he's producing with his Cape Cod baseball T-shirt on. So everything is good. Everything's set. And, yeah, so we were just talking about Facebook Live that we went to New York. But before I talk about anything, I just want to do two quick plugs. Friday, I know I mentioned this last week, and thankfully Mark just brought it up again. I'm going to be on Coffee Break, WJAR's Facebook Live at 10 o'clock. So make sure you check in. Just go to Facebook, and it's streamed through Facebook, so it's WJAR 10. It's going to be with Frank Coletta, and the coolest thing is he just celebrated 40 years at the studio. So, and I'm going to get to meet him, which I've never met him, and which is a great thing. And I don't think the segments are too long, but just to get on there and you know, Facebook Live, as always, just like these recordings when we do Facebook Live, they're recorded, so anybody at any point can come on and take a look. I'll, of course, share it to my Facebook page, put it on my website, StephenTheMedium.com, so that's a great thing, and I'm really, really excited. So that is this Friday, 10 o'clock, Coffee Break, WJAR 10. So if you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook and just like the page, and you get to see it live. How cool is that?
It's awesome.
You know, and I'll give a big shout out to every single one of you. Not really, but I'll give you a little wave or something. How's that? That's good, right? And another event that I brought up last week, January 18th, 2019, at the Elks Hall, 152 Winslow Avenue in Norwood, at 6:30. There's going to be an amazing fundraiser, and $25. Seriously, there's like $25 is like the best ticket price for this kind of event. It's great. You come, you bring your friends, bring your family. It's such an amazing experience. Just you know, seeing if you're going to get read, and also even listening to people that are read, which is pretty significant, pretty amazing. 100% of the funds go to the school.
And why are you doing this? Why is this important for you?
Well, just because I'm a good person.
Yes, and?
I know. I'm getting there. I have all my notes here.
Okay.
But thank you for that. See, I need Elix. Last week I had my co-host, besides Mark, was a Rockette doll. She didn't help me at all. She just looked out the window and never moved. So
she just looked pretty, like you, most of the time.
So the reason why I'm doing this,
you relate to her.
Listen, is because in juvenile court, as I mentioned what? You know, trying to listen to him, Mark's laughing, dead people are talking to me, they know there's people on hold, so there's a lot going on. Yeah. So let me get through this. So Colleen Brierly, I met her, she's an attorney, and putting aside an attorney, a wonderful, wonderful person. We just clicked, and this was many, many years ago, like in the mid-2000s, I think, when I started juvenile court. We clicked, and she's actually putting this fundraiser on, and it's for the Cleveland Elementary School. She's got three of her children are in 5th grade at Cleveland, and the money is going to 100% is going to help all the extracurricular activities for these kids. And the cool thing too is that if all that money is not used, and I'm sure it's not, because I know we're going to pack this place to get money, that money then next year will be gifted to the following year. And how wild is that? How cool is that? So, and because Colleen and I both work in juvenile court, and we see, you know, what the arts mean to kids, and just, you know, doing these extracurricular activities, and to kids that come from families that just don't have the money. I think this is pretty amazing. And so Colleen also set up the Venmo account. So it's Venmo at Colleen Brierly. It's Brierley. It's so simple. I didn't have a Venmo account, so I just set it up, and it was
it was not easy. Don't lie, because I will tell the story about you interrupting me out of my business call because you couldn't set up your Venmo
The only
account.
people that would understand that is people that have an iPhone. That the latest iPhone now, when you're adding an application, I didn't know this, and that it has the sensor to see your face, so that just you don't have to put your password in. And when I hit click to get the Venmo, it says double click.
Double click, and it specifically tells you where and how. And he's
So
tapping the screen, double clicking, and nothing happened. And then he interrupts me from a business call in hysterics because it's not working. So that's what living with Steven is like.
But once I figured it out, then it was so simple. I found Colleen right away, so you can just purchase the $25. Then once you do that, she keeps record and on a list so that you'll be all set to come on the 18th of 2019. But seriously, this is going to be an incredible event. And I know Colleen is listening, and I know we have a special guest because her mom, Marie Dooley, is listening too. So I want to give a big shout out to Colleen and to Marie. And I see, of course, I see Dooley now. I don't know if that's her
Yay for them.
or her husband, but I see the Irish piece. Listen,
Yeah,
I did the Ancestry.com. I'm like 60% Polish and 40% Irish. So my mom, I get it to my mom, would love that name Dooley. So almost all Irish. So it's good.
And can I do another plug? This is a fun one. So tonight, at some point around 8 p.m., around there, we are going to do a Facebook Live from our house, and we're going to give you a tour of our Christmas decorated home. So if you watch our Facebook Live when we did Halloween, this is bigger than Halloween.
Halloween was really cool, and people kept saying
we're obsessed
when we do
with Christmas.
Yes, do.
Yeah. How many trees do we have?
5.
5.
Yes.
So
Mark
don't judge.
Mark just fell off the seat when we said
Mark just gave us the look.
And you know what? A big shout out
problems.
to Mark's mother.
Oh, I know.
Mrs. Clark is the best, and she is spoiling me and you because she's coming to pick Mark up because of his foot is still in rehab, and she's brought brownies, she's brought meatballs, she's bringing another surprise. So we just may move in with her, and her food is. I mean, the brownies, did they last a second day? I'm not even sure.
Not.
I ate almost all of them.
I ate meatballs when I came back from business, so I was very happy.
Yeah, Mark's
very happy.
mother's cooking is just incredible.
And by the way, for the record, his foot is with us.
His what?
You said his foot is in rehab, like he took his foot out and left it in the rehab department, and his foot is still here.
Yeah.
He just can't drive.
I'm longing for my Rocket doll from last week as a co-host. She gave me no problems at all. She looked pretty, and she looked out the window, and there was no issues. But we did go to New York. If you're on Facebook, and hopefully you are, I did post some pictures under Stephen the Medium, and it was the best. And I was saying to Facebook Live people that we went to the Rockettes, which we do every year. Last year we couldn't because an issue with our dog, but this year was amazing. I buy the tickets in July, and I actually said to Elix, if it wasn't for me, would you go to the Rockettes every year? And he very quickly said no. So, but unfortunately, you're stuck with me, so you're going every year.
Yes,
and so
first row people. I saw everything.
It was wonderful. It was the Rockettes. They wave. They're, I think they're used to us now because we're always in the same seat. I mean, but they did a new finale, which was pretty incredible. And the show is if you're not in the Christmas or holiday mode, go to that and you walk out of it. I mean, the venue there. And several years ago, we did the VIP experience, and we went to the Roxy Room.
That was cool.
The suite upstairs. And we got to have a brunch. We got to meet a couple of the Rockettes and pictures, and that was pretty wild. So I think if you can do that once, it's good.
We had to mortgage our home for 2 tickets, but it was absolutely awesome. So.
But it really was. I think if you can do it once, it's a great thing. And but the rest of New York, we went to the Village. We went to Cuban
Big Gay Ice Cream.
Big Gay Ice Cream that Mark told us to go to. He gave us like 3 great things. We only got to one, but this ice cream shop in the Village, Big Gay Ice Cream, was, first of all, the ice cream was
very gay. So
what do you mean very gay?
Like it was big and gay. That's the point. It was delicious.
Oh, dear Lord. I think I got it. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. He's telling me we got to go to a break. When I come back, I'm going to take calls, 508-222-1320, and we can get off this big gay ice cream subject.
The Attleboro Arts Museum presents the art of celebrating tree lights and symbols of the season. From November 14th through December 14th, the museum will exhibit artful Christmas trees, wreaths, Hanukkah menorahs, and Kwanzaa kinaras created and decorated by volunteer artists. These items take a traditional holiday focal point to an entirely different level. All pieces will be on display in the museum's Otmar Gallery during part of November and Community Gallery in December.
The average time a resume spends on an HR manager's desk is 7 seconds, and most of them are tossed aside. Now imagine if one of those resumes belonged to Yasmin, who was
living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
Or if that resume was from someone who
worked 12-hour shifts at the recycling company with my dad, who's 72. That taught me a work ethic that I carry with me every day.
We rely so much on a resume, yet it could never tell the full story of someone.
Growing up where I did, a lot of things could have gotten in the way of my goals. But I learned to push through, and that's what I bring to work every day.
So maybe it's time we look beyond the resume and look to Grads of Life. Discover new ways to develop great talent that are so much more than what's on paper at gradsoflife.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
You sit down at your table, you get your card. 25 squares hold the key. Which one will it be? I-25, O-72, or Lucky B-13? Which one will be the square that makes you jump up and shout,
Bingo!
The Attleboro Elks Lodge 1014 hosts bingo each Sunday at 887 South Main Street. Open to the public, the kitchen opens at 5 p.m. with a variety of food available. Bingo starts at 6 p.m. Prizes are awarded and proceeds support Elks charities. For further details, you can visit attleboroelks.org or you can call 508-222-5502. Remember, Elks care, Elks share.
Join AACS this week as we showcase Beyond the Pipes, a concert celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Russell B. Richardson Memorial Organ. Learn the history behind the instrument and become lost in the moment as you listen to the universal language of music. You can watch this program and all of our quality programs from around the area in high definition on the AACS Roku channel.
And welcome back to Through the Static. I am Stephen the Medium. I'm here with Coach Elix, who is causing a lot of trouble. 1 week away, and you're causing a lot of trouble. And Mark to hold this completely together. So I think I'm going to start with calls, so let's do this. Hello, this is Stephen.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Denise.
Denise, how are you?
I am good. How about you?
I'm doing well also. Thank you for being my first caller. Denise, Denise, do you ever get into or is someone connected to you that does astrology?
Kind of me.
So, is that like kind of pregnant, Denise? Well, you know, I the first thing as soon as I checked in with you, I just saw a lot of different connections that you have, and one of the things that they brought up was I saw the sun and I saw the stars and I saw I don't know much about astrology. I think it's fascinating, and I don't know a lot about it, but I would like to know a lot about it. And so, they always, Spirit brings things up for a reason. So if they're bringing it up, it's either one of two things. It's either saying that they know you've maybe have done it and you're thinking about it, or just saying, hey, Denise, you're also very good at that. So maybe it's just something that you may, maybe you're already thinking about and just interested in. There's double dads here. So there's like a dad figure and a grandfather figure. So is dad crossed?
Yes.
Okay. So but there's a grandfather standing behind him also. Denise, where's the it's not a regular name. It's not like a Anthony, or I don't think but it's an AN, like Anthony, AN. I keep getting AN. Dad keeps telling
Anthony
me
and Antonio is.
Denise, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. Dad was Anthony and Grandpa was Antonio, but he was Italian, from Italy. Didn't speak English, so that might be why it looks a little different.
Wow, that's what it is. Wow, at first I didn't think it was a name, but then that's why I went with the name and the AN. So, wow, your dad and your grandfather come through, and how cool is this? They listen. When Spirit comes through, I always say, "Give me your name," and they did. Like they come through and they give me the name. So, which is wonderful. Is Mom still here?
No.
She's crossed.
Yes.
But did she cross recently?
Yes.
Okay. When I asked, it felt like your mom is still here. It just means that either she was, or if she crossed, it would have been something soon. But are you like talking about like the last year or 2 years?
I'm talking about 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God, Denise, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Wow. No wonder why I thought your mom was still here, because she literally just transitioned. Wow, I'm very, very sorry about that, Denise.
Thank you.
I can't imagine how difficult that is. However, your mother, and I tell people, because people ask me, can Spirit come through right away? I'm like, they can come through like within minutes after they cross, if they want. And clearly your mom's here. But, your mom said what's really going to get you through this is not only just your support you have around in the physical world, but also your connection with Spirit, which is something that's going to be very beneficial to you. You can't. Your mother just said to me, Denise, you can't lose faith by now that she's gone, and you just got to hang on to faith, but. Your mother just said to me, she's not talking about the spiritual faith, even though that's very big, but what your mom is talking about is you can't lose faith on who you are and your connection. And that's just, and I don't know if maybe because your mom has been sick for a while and now she just crossed, and maybe that's the reason why, you've kind of been wavering and maybe feel like, I don't feel as connected as I always am, or does that make any sense?
It does.
So what your mom is saying, one of the things, if you look at this as a positive way, and I know it's very difficult to look at any crossing as a positive, but like with your dad and now with your mom, they're actually, because they know you and they know your connection, they're now on Spirit side going to be helping, just like guardian angels, just like your like any other kind of spirit that's coming forward, but you're going to have them as like your personal coaches, if that makes sense.
It does.
Perfect. So, but you got to hang on to who Denise is and what you have, because I can imagine how difficult this is. Denise, did she cross from cancer?
Breathing in cancer. She had cancer. She's a little bit in denial about that.
Okay. She just yelled out cancer, and I thought it was her, but it's just, when Spirit just yells out there, maybe what was going on with them, even if it's not something that
they both had it.
Okay, so I was going to say, even if that wasn't the reason why they crossed, it's just a validation to let you know that they're. Are you the only girl?
I am.
Okay. So they're just making sure. They just did one, and I said one child, and they said no, the only girl. So, do you have a brother?
I have 2 brothers.
Okay, perfect.
That
so,
are here.
Perfect. So that's why when I asked one, and I just said, "You mean she's the only child?" And they said, "No, she's the only daughter." So, with that said, they're saying this is. She's so special to us. Not that your brothers aren't, but she's the only girl. So, and I'll tell you something. Your mother just keeps saying thank you. You can't hold on to anything like you should have done more or whatever's in your head. Your mother's saying nothing was left unsaid and how much she loves you, and she's just very proud to have given birth to you.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense too.
It does.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to leave you with that. But Denise, make sure you hang on to the astrology piece. There's got to be a reason why they brought that up. When I do readings, I tell people every single thing that comes out of my mouth, there's a reason for it.
Okay.
Okay?
I will, definitely. Thank you so much.
Listen, lots of love, Denise.
Thank you.
All righty, bye-bye. Hello, this is Stephen. Hello, this is Stephen.
Hi, this is Jane.
Who, Jenny?
Jane.
Jane, how are you, Jane?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Jane's full of energy.
Yeah, I love your energy. This is beautiful, Jane.
Okay.
So thank you for calling. And so Jane, let me start with Dad. Is Dad crossed?
Oh yeah.
So your father steps forward, but your father steps forward with. There's 2 guys that step forward, Dad, and it makes me feel like he's younger. There's like a younger when Spirit steps forward and says they're a young male. For me, Jane, it just means that someone who left this earth way before we think they should have. Like it doesn't mean like they're. Do you understand that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be my dad, right?
No. Your dad. I know your dad's here, but the male that's standing next to your dad said that he crossed way before his time. So, so is this a brother or who is this?
No, just a very, very close friend.
Okay. Just know that he just wants to let you know that he's here. The reason why I screwed your name up when you said Jane. And I said Jenny is because I just heard your father and your friend talking about the other GJ names. There's another, I know you're Jane, but there's also another John or Jim or Jenny. Where's the G or J other name besides you come in connected to you?
Nowhere. Well, I do have a cousin Joseph.
Your friend that you lost, there's not like a middle name, last name, or someone connected to him that was the GJ name?
No. Not that I can think of at this moment.
Just keep it with you, Jane, because when you said your cousin Joseph, I don't know who's telling me this, your father or your friend, but they just told me that's too far out. They're not going. No, you know what it is? It's a junior. It's junior. It's junior.
All right, the junior you're talking about probably is my cousin Joseph.
Okay, well I guess I'm back with Joseph. So is Joseph a junior?
Yes.
Okay, so but Joseph is here.
He's with you. Okay. Mhm.
No. Is Joseph living or crossed?
No. He's crossed over.
Oh, he is crossed. Oh, so it is. Wow. So
he's crossed over like 50 years.
Wow. This cousin Joseph.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. I guess he straightened me out, Jane. He was like, no. I was talking about this is me, Joseph. That's why he gave me the junior. So just know that wow, three guys. And I just said, well, that's interesting how 3 guys come through. You have a lot of male energy with you, even though there's a mom figure. Is mom crossed?
Yes.
So mom is also stepping forward, and your mother is sort of like pointing, like these 3 are the 3 stooges. You know, your father and Joseph and your friend. So,
okay.
But mom steps forward, and where Jane? Where also is Bill? Bob? Where's the B? Where's the B name connected here?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Let me just give you a minute, Jane. love
I'm
Jane.
a little nervous.
Don't,
Okay.
Joe, Jane, don't be. It's just you and me. That's it. No one else is here. Bob, Billy, there's a B connected. When your mother stepped forward, wait a minute. Do you have a brother?
No.
So never had a brother?
No.
Okay. You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just. Your mother keeps. When I just kept saying the B name, your mother just kept saying kept saying brother. So sometimes when that happens, it's like someone lost a child, like your mom had a miscarriage or something, and I don't know. I just kept or like a brother-in-law or But your mom keeps pointing and saying like the brother-in-law. So do you have sisters?
Yes.
Okay. Did you lose a brother-in-law?
No.
Okay. Jane, you just got to keep the brother thing. There's a brother that your mother keeps, unless it's her brother. It could be her brother. Now, did she have a brother?
She didn't have any brothers.
Okay, maybe dad. I don't know, but all I know is that brother. This is like Jane. This is very interesting because mom just keeps pointing and pointing and pointing and saying brother. So I'm just gonna keep that with you and
I will.
And teaching. Where's the teaching come in? Who teaches? Who either teaches or taught? Like who's crossed? This is teaching. I see alphabet when I look at you. Like the alphabet is my sign for teaching. So it doesn't have to be school. It could be like teaching music or teaching something. And it nothing that you think of?
No.
Well, then you have your homework, Jane, because that's what Spirit's given me.
I know what's going on here.
Just keep thinking of people connected to you, living as well as crossed, but they're yelling, teaching. So, listen, I'm up against a break, Jane. Thank you for calling, and just a lot of love sent to you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jane. Bye-bye.
On January 10th at 4:30 p.m. at the Attleboro Library, Gabriela Vieira of Webster Bank will present a workshop titled Preventing Elder Financial Abuse. The incidence of financial exploitation of elders and vulnerable adults is growing nationally. Fraudulent telemarketing schemes and scam artists increasingly target elders, resulting in significant financial losses. This workshop will provide an overview of the signs and symptoms of financial exploitation and fraud, and strategies for protecting assets. If you are interested in attending, you can call the Attleboro Council on Aging at 774-203-1900.
For over 47 years, Amigo Inc. has been offering services and programs for children and adults with autism spectrum disorders and other disabilities. Located at 33 Perry Avenue in Attleboro, Amigo has been committed to building vital relationships while expanding their community ties on the local level. Amigo provides day programs, transitional planning, and a continuum of services to support all ages. For more information, you can visit their website at amigoinc.org.
Hello, it's me. The designer jeans in your closet? The back of your closet? What am I doing here? Would you keep caviar in the back of your fridge with the ketchup and old milk? Yeah, I don't think so. So, what happened to us? I mean, have you seen my label? I used to summer in the Hamptons, and now I'm stuck behind a pair of sweats. Sure, I never really fit you quite right, and one of my pockets is so small you can't even squeeze your hand into it. But it's all about the look. And I look good. I need to get back out on the scene so I can be seen. You know, going to fancy parties, getting expensive iced coffees, Sunday fun days, okay? So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create new jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff. Create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Through the Static, saying hi to all my Facebook Live people watching and listening and commenting, which is so cool. I love everyone on here. Coach Elix next to me, Mark, producing, and I'm ready for another call. Hello, this is Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Hello, who's this?
This is Kristen.
Kristen, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, too, and I'm glad that you called. So, where do I start with Kristen? Kristen, so it's a strange thing for me to start with, but that's what Spirit's showing me. Is there a big drinker somewhere? I don't know if I feel like someone is like sober now and they were a big drinker, or. And I can't tell if this person's in the physical plane or in spirit, but I just keep hearing, I know, it feels like it's in spirit. There's somebody stepping is Dad crossed?
My father's here.
He's living. It feels like there's a father figure stepping forward, and I think the alcohol is somewhere around him. So I don't know if maybe this is, if you have a significant other, if it's for them, or maybe if there was somebody else that was a big drinker. There's nobody connected that Kristen, that's crossed that was a big drinker.
My mother's twin was.
Was this a guy or a girl?
A guy.
Okay, so and he's crossed.
Yes.
So this would be your uncle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so just know, and I asked him, like, this is a very strange way to start, but what Spirit does is they'll do specifics to say, well, there's no other way, there's no other person Kristen's going to come up with except, as you just said, her uncle, her mom's brother. So that's the way they do it. But when I said, am I getting this right? Your uncle just brought me, like, he pulled the liver out, and I'm like, okay, so it's definitely drinking. So just know that. I don't know what your relationship was here, but just know that he's stepping forward and letting you know that he's around. I don't know, Kristen. You're giving me some doozies here of what Spirit's giving me. When I get things that I've never seen before, it just means that the person I'm speaking to is very connected spirit-wise, because what I'm doing is I'm pulling in your energy, and I'm getting stuff that you've seen or you've experienced. So I always know when I see things I've never seen, that's the case. So whether you know or not, you're very, very connected. Let me start with this, Kristen. Does someone gamble? Does someone like going to gamble, like Foxwoods or Twin Rivers or any place like a casino?
I mean, I have a friend that goes to Foxwoods frequently, but.
The reason why I'm asking is because I see a table that's twirling. At first, I thought it was like a Lazy Susan. Unless you connect somehow to a Lazy Susan. I can see this thing spinning, and the only way I can reference it is like something spinning, and that's all I keep. You ever watch Big Brother, the TV show?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but I no.
They used to have this big table that would spin. Is there something you've got, or someone had, like a Lazy Susan, or like 86 the casino, because that's not what it is. This is a mom figure. Is your mom here?
My mom is here. Yeah.
So it's going to be a grandmother or a mother-in-law, or there's a mother figure here. She keeps talking about something that spins. I don't know what this is. Like it could even be like if there was an issue with like a washing machine, because that's a spinner. But there's just keep it with you, Kristen. If it doesn't come, where does where's the D come in for you? Here or crossed, or someone connected to you?
D.
Just out of curiosity, your friend that goes to casinos, that's not connected to the D, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just making sure I'm not going down the wrong path. Yeah. There's a Donna, Daniel. There's a D connected. Do you have a significant other?
Yes.
It could also be. I keep feeling like I'm getting pulled to that side.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just keep the D name on that side also.
Okay.
There's also a dog here in spirit. A dog is going back and forth. So again, I don't know if you grew up with dogs or if this is your significant other, but
Yeah.
it's there's a but this is not like a really tiny dog either. So does that make any sense?
Yeah, I had a dog growing up. Yep.
Okay, but he was a larger size.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Just know that the dog is here. Just letting you know. There's also teaching. I also have teaching again. I have the alphabet connected to you. So there's somebody connected to you. You significant other. ABC. I keep seeing someone taught or someone that's crossed taught. So just keep it with you. And Mike, Molly, Matt. Where's the M come in connected to you?
Matt.
And who's Matt?
That's my boyfriend.
Okay, perfect. So I just keep feeling like you're going to have to ask him the stuff I'm giving you, because I keep getting drawn to Matt and a woman. There's a woman also connected to Matt, but she's also, I don't know if, when I get young woman, it just means that young female, young male. It just means someone who crossed way before their time. So just know that standing next to him, there's it feels like very close, like a sister, or there's someone very, very close to him that's always around him. But Spirit just said to me, she just said to me, you know exactly what I'm talking about, do you?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
As long as you know, that's all that matters. Because, I love her because she doesn't want to take the spotlight, but she just wants to let you know, sort of like, she just keeps giving like a blessing. And everything that I gave you so far, she's saying, I think it's on his side. I think it's on Matt's side, whatever this is. And it's a white. Did you guys have a white animal or a very light animal? Is this the dog?
The dog, yeah, she was a golden retriever, yeah.
No, this is white. This is a white animal, white. Does someone now have a white animal connected to you? It doesn't have to be fully white.
Matt had a white dog.
Oh, well, there it is.
Had a white dog. Yeah.
So know that Matt's dog is also just running back and forth too. I thought it was another animal, so another dog. Okay, so let me just tell you. Now I got it. The spinning table I just told you about, the Lazy Susan. They're telling me that someone had something refinished. There was a table or some piece of furniture. Somebody refinished or is thinking about refinishing something. Something that feels like it's been handed down, that somebody has, and it's like now it's going to be shellacked, or it's going to be like refinished or upholstered. Are you still there, Kristen?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sounds like you fell down a mountain. Keep it. You got to keep this with you because they keep giving me the furniture. There's something with furniture, so just keep that with you. And Richard, who's this?
That's my father.
Okay, so but you said Dad is still here, right?
Right.
Okay. Just know that what they're doing is they're giving something connected to probably your parents. Maybe it's your grandparents that they had something.
Mm-hmm.
Did your father ever do anything with like wood or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So just someone handed something down and something was redone. Everyone in spirit collectively are saying that you know what they're talking about. So it's just in your head. It will come, Kristen. As always, as soon as we hang up, something's going to pop into your head. But you and Matt never bought something that you needed to get refinished or redone? This is killing me, Kristen.
No, I mean not really. I mean, he has moved into my house with all his furniture, but we didn't refinish anything. No.
Okay. Ask Matt if there was something that he knows of that was refinish. You're gonna have to send me an email or something. I need to know this because they're all yelling they're screaming like, yeah, she knows. So just, and I think that's probably why the woman standing next to Matt is talking about a blessing. So it's just a wonderful way to let you know that they know that he moved in, you guys are together, and just giving a huge blessing. So which is a wonderful thing. So I will leave you with that, Kristen, and listen, lots of love to you.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Kristen, and we'll take a break. We'll be back.
The Attleboro Arts Museum presents the art of celebrating tree lights and symbols of the season. From November 14th through December 14th, the museum will exhibit artful Christmas trees, wreaths, Hanukkah menorahs, and Kwanzaa kinaras created and decorated by volunteer artists. These items take a traditional holiday focal point to an entirely different level. All pieces will be on display in the museum's Otmar Gallery during part of November and Community Gallery in December.
Looking to make a difference? Have extra time during the week? The Literacy Center is looking for you. By becoming a volunteer at the Literacy Center, you could help someone learn to read, study for their citizenship test, learn English, and even help them with their high school equivalency. For more information on how to volunteer or join the next tutor training, you can view our website at theliteracycenter.com or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting. A teenager. Learning the lingo.
Today I'm going to help parents translate teen slang. Now, when a teen says something is on fleek, it's exactly like saying, that's rad. It simply means that something is awesome or cool. Another one is totes. It's exactly like saying, totally, just shorter. As in, I totes love going to the mall with Becca. Another word you might hear is jelly. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will think you're, rad just the same. To learn more, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Through the Static. I'm going to go right to the phone. Hello, who's this?
Hi,
Hello, who's this?
Melanie.
Melanie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. This is Stephen, if you didn't know. So thank you for calling. And I just heard someone say a long time coming. I don't know what that means, Melanie, but just know that spirits are already stepping forward. There's a grandmother that steps forward like immediately, and to let you know that she's here. She comes from my left side, so it's mom's mom, but there's also right side. So you have two grandmothers crossed?
Yes.
Okay, so know that both of them are coming through, but your mom, did you know your mom's mom?
Yes.
Just know that she's all over you. I don't know what the relationship was or how long you knew her, but I got to tell you, Melanie, your grandmother is like completely all over you and just making sure you know that she's watching you, guiding you. There's also dogs. Did you grow up with dogs?
No. Well, a couple, yeah.
Melanie, I love you. No, yes, and a couple, yeah, sort of. Yeah, dogs they just come through the house and like, hey, I think that's us.
Yeah.
Just know that there's dogs here, so they come through just like people come through. So just know that the dogs are coming through, and I always tell Melanie people that spirit, there's no time essence. So someone comes through 50 years ago, just like they came yesterday, including animals. So just know that there's dogs, but there's more than one here. So just know that and I don't know if this is the dog or a person yet, but where does the Patty, where's the P come in for you?
Well, the dog's name was Pooh.
Oh my God, Melanie. So know that.
Pooh.
Melanie, Pooh just said to me that Melanie would never, ever, ever had guessed that I was going to come through, ever. So I don't know if that's true, but I'm telling you that's what Pooh says. So I'm just letting you know that Pooh's around. There's also a dad figure here in spirit. So is Dad here?
Yes.
Dad is still living.
No, Dad is crossed over.
Okay, so it is Dad. So your father just steps forward to he just has a lot of tears in his eyes and keeps staring at you, Melanie. But is mom crossed also?
Yes.
So know that mom is also stepping forward too. Your mother said that she was supposed to be first, but your father just pushed her aside to let you know that he was here too. Melanie, your dad just said that there's so much to say to you. There's just so much to talk about. Where do the two come in? Is that two kids?
I have two dads.
Okay.
They're both passed.
Oh my God! Wow.
A biological father and a stepfather that I had for like 32 years.
Wow. Well, let me just know that, Melanie, both of them are stepping forward, but I have to tell you that I don't know which dad this is. I think it's the biological dad, but that was the one that stepped forward first with tears, and I just keep hearing him saying that when he said there's I think it's him. There's so much to say and so much to talk about. He just keeps making me feel like there were things that he never said to you, and I don't know if that makes sense.
Probably.
He just keeps this is, and I think this is biological dad that keeps saying this. He just keeps telling me that. He just keeps also saying how proud he is of you and who you are, and that he could not have had a better daughter. Was there a drinker?
No, he wasn't a drinker.
Not him. Where's the drinker come in? I don't know what it is with drinkers. Where's the alcohol come in?
I don't know, because no, not anything that I'm aware of.
So it could be, Melanie, and keep it with you. It could be someone who's already crossed. Here in your dad's just said someone here drinking, and the reason why they bring that up, Melanie, is just saying that they're watching. It could even be it could be someone very close to you or connected to you, but just know that's something that they just want to give as a validation. And you said mom is also crossed, right?
Yes.
I never get this letter. Nancy? Neil? Where's Ann come in for you?
Well, my grandmother, we called her Nana.
Usually that's not the way they give me that as a symbol. Was Nana, though, left side? Was mom's side?
Yes.
Okay, so it's got to be, I guess it's her, even though it's making me feel, no, it's not her. And Nana's like, no, that's not me. First name, last name, there's an N connected. Here to you, so just also keep it with you, Melanie. The last thing I'm going to tell you is that your fathers also keep saying that someone just went through tough times, like really a tough time. So I don't know if they're talking about you. Like, I don't know if this is just about the sadness of having a loss, but
I lost my mother and my father last September, 10 days apart.
Oh my God, Melanie! So that's what they're giving as a reference. So just know that they want you to know that they're still with you, they're still here with you, and they know everything that's going on, and they're the ones that give you that extra energy to lift you up when it's been so difficult. In June, July, I don't know, I've never heard that in spirit. June, July, someone's birthday's anniversary.
My mother in July.
But where's June?
I don't know.
Is she early in July?
July 11th.
No, so there's something June, because I keep hearing them all say June, July. So it just means there's a birthday anniversary somehow connected, maybe wedding anniversary, I don't know. But there's something in addition to your mom's birthday in July. There's also June, and there's 17 also. 17. So keep it with you. 17 of the month. Sometimes it's a house number. I don't know what the 17 is, but your mom just said she knows. She knows. Just know that they're with you.
Okay.
And how much they love you. Okay, Melanie?
Thank you.
And I'll leave you with that. Listen, lots of love, and I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Hi, this is Stephen. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Dawn.
Dawn, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for calling. Dawn, let me start with, are there twins in the family?
My dad's brother had twins.
Okay, so that's the family. All right, it's just a way that I know I'm with the right person, so it's just a way that they're giving a validation that you would understand that. So there's also, Dawn, 5. 5. Were there 5?
His brother had 5.
What was that?
His brother had 5 children.
Is this the twin?
Yeah, he had twins, but 5 children altogether.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. So your dad had 5 kids?
No. His brother.
Okay.
His brother had twins, but there were also 5 total altogether.
Oh, okay, I got it. All right, Dawn, I'm really not this slow. I swear to God, I got it. I'm all set. So, is Dad crossed?
Yes, he has.
Okay, so just know that it's a way that all your dad's talking about his side to let you know that it's him stepping forward to let you know that he's here. But the dad's brother is also crossed?
He is. Yes.
Okay, so it's just letting you know that they're both stepping forward. Why does your father keep showing me the house? He keeps talk about the house.
Well, we're maybe looking into. My mom still lives there, but we're maybe looking into selling it and moving her closer to me because she's kind of having problems now.
So, Dawn, no, that's why your dad is saying talk about the house, is because he wants to make sure you know that he's seeing and watching and guiding. And one of the things your father just said to me is that how much he loves you. But he also just said that you tell my daughter I support her whichever way, whatever decisions that she makes, because she always makes the right decisions from her heart. He also just said 1. So are you 1? I mean, is it 1 child or 1 girl?
I'm the only girl.
Okay, so just know it's a way that he is just separating to let you know that it's him. Your father also just said that your mom, what you just talked about is going to happen. So know that Spirit sees the future. They know what's going on. So just know that. Whenever it happens, it's your father saying it's a very good plan. Why does your dad keep showing me windows?
Windows.
When I see windows, Dawn, there's either someone needs to put in new windows, or there's something wrong with the window, or
the one on the slider there, one of the ones on the deck needs a replacement. It's like the window of the slider.
So is this at your mom's house?
Yes.
So no, it's a perfect example to say, listen, Dawn, I know everything that's going on, and to prove it, I'm going to show you or bring something up that is something very specific to the house. So, and your father also talks about the ring. There's something with the ring. Yeah.
I don't know.
Keep it with you, Dawn, like a ring that's handed down, or no, it's a lost ring. It's someone loses. But when I get a lost ring, it's either a ring's lost or changed. Somebody changed the ring, or it's lost for a little bit. So I don't know if this is. Do you know where your dad's ring is?
No, I don't.
So ask your mom, if you can, where your father's ring is. Your father just keeps saying, talk about the ring, talk about the ring. I am up against time. The show is ending, Dawn. So thank you so much for calling, and so much love sent to you. And your dad loves you, Dawn.
I appreciate it.
Your dad loves you so much.
Oh, thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye. So listen, I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody. Thank you each person who's called on Facebook Live. We will be back next Wednesday to do this all over again. 508-222-1320 is the phone number, and Stephen the Medium is my website. We're going to do Facebook Live a little bit later on if you're on Facebook to show you the Christmas decorations. If you're interested, I know everyone's really busy, but we're going to do that.
They can find me
at
performancecoachingbyelix.com.
There you go. And next week, me, Elix, Coach Elix, and the grand producer of the show, Mark, will be here. Make sure you listen to his show prior to mine, 3 to 5. It's Mark Jukebox 1320, and he plays the best music. And next week,
occasionally a Christmas music.
No, next week is going to be all Christmas, right?
Yeah.